Well, here are a few more questions that are connected with carbohydrates. Some of them are not in your syllabus, but they are for the sake of general knowledge, may be useful for competitive exams. But still, I suggest that you remember these things. Okay. So here is the question number 41, where the approximate number of branches in amylopectin is about 80. So it is not very essential for you, but remember amylopectin is a carbohydrate and there are number of branches are there and glucose units are there. So the next question that follows is connected with amylopectin itself, and it asks in amylopectin the intervals of glucose units in each branch is about 24 to 30. So this is the right answer. You'll skip this also because it's not there in your syllabus. So look at 43. A polymer of glucose synthesized by the action of ligonostuck mesenterites in the sucrose medium is a more technical term. I will skip this also. But let us see the answer. What is the answer for that? 43. It is dextrans. A is the right answer there. Okay. So we will skip this also. Now the next question is glucose on reduction with sodium amalgam, and this is there for you. Glucose on reduction with sodium amalgam forms A dulcitol, B sorbitol, C mannitol, D mannitol and sorbitol. I think you can recollect this reduction of sodium amalgam. So I have seen this. This is the CHO part, and then you have CHOH 4 times, and then you have got a CS2OH. Okay. So what is the sodium amalgam? Sodium amalgam is this one. Sodium in. I'm sorry, just a minute. Sodium in amalgam. So what is the structure that you get? Sodium reacts. It's a very selective type reduction. Okay. So here you will get oxidation. Sorry, not reduction. Sodium amalgam. So you get this particular part getting converted into CH2OH. So that this last carbon and the first carbon, they both have CH2OH, and then you call it as the sorbitol. So this is the right answer there. Your question number 45 is glucose on oxidation does not give glycoside. B glucosaccharic acid, C gluconic acid, D glucuronic acid. So all these acids are conversion of CHO into COOH, which the glucose does. Therefore, this is the only thing that is not done by the glucose. This is a kind of linkage. I think you have seen this linkage. C1 of the first carbon to C4 of the second carbohydrate is linked by means of an oxygen atom, which we have seen it like this. So we have seen two types of linkages in which one goes like this, the other one goes like this also. So one linkages are possible, 4 linkage, 5 linkages are possible, and all this O will be called as the glycosidic linkage, and this is not the result of the oxidation, this is just a linkage. So all the oxidation is giving acid because it has got aldehyde. Okay. So this is the next question. Oxidation of galactose with the concentrated nitric acid gives mucic acid. Is the right answer there. Just you can say this. You see galactose. What is the structure of galactose? Can you recall it? I think you have seen that galactose is some product that is formed by by certain reactions that you have seen in the process of. Just a minute. In the galactose, you have this type of structure. So if you see the glucose unit, we have seen this. Okay, the hexose unit. So here you will have, if you have OH on top, it will be galactose. Okay, the same isomer in which you have the linkage and also the hexose form, but OH is at the bottom. Now this will give rise to something called as the glucose. So just an epimer, and it's a very good, uh, very essential isomer there. So you all have CS2OH, CS2OH all being put together. So here you will have CS2OH, and here also you will have CS2OH. The only thing is this difference. Okay, Benedict test is not given by which? Next question 47. Benedict test, it's for aldehydic carbon atom. Also, it is an oxidation reaction in which you will have CHO is getting reduced. Is getting oxidized. Because it is getting oxidized, so it has got it's a kind of a reducing sugar. Reducing sugar. So if you look at this, lactose, maltose, glucose are monomers. They are all monomers. And because they are monomers, they have got this CHO which reduces it to CHO. So this one is not there. Sucrose is a dimer. Okay, in which you get it's a linked two monomers linked together. So that is why it will not give Benedict's test. Not only that, it will also not answer Borses reagent test and silver mirror test. All that will not be answered with it. Okay. So 48 is starch is a polysaccharide, monosaccharide, disaccharide. None of this. So I think we have seen the starch as the polysaccharides. It is also if you answer it as a disaccharides, it is not wrong. I mean, it consists of more disaccharide units, but it is a polysaccharide. So we write the C12H22O11 is the sucrose. Okay, C6 C12H22O11 will be there for sucrose, and starch has a formula of N times. What is that unit? Can you recall? Just a minute. C6H10O5N. N times, that is why it is a polymer. Okay. So this is not there in the syllabus 49, but still I am going to read it. A positive Selevanov test is obtained with A, B, C, the glucose, fructose, lactose, and maltose. You remember it is a test for, this one is a test for keto sugar. Therefore, this is the only keto sugar that you have. So B is the right answer there. So it's very essential that you know about keto sugar and aldo sugar. Okay, you call this as a keto hexose and you call this as aldo hexose. And the 50th is a very important reaction that you have often seen. Ozones are not formed with. What is an ozone? I think you know about the ozone there. Phenylhydrazine is used to react with this NH2. So this reacts with some C double bond O carbohydrates, and one water molecule is removed. Okay, then you get C double bond N, NH, C6H5, and then you also get CNH, NH, C6H5, the next carbon atom. So the process continues, and then it is shown by fructose, it is shown by sucrose, and also it is shown by lactose. Therefore, the right answer is glucose, because glucose, sorry, the right answer is C. The right answer is C, because sucrose is a polymer. All this will give osazone. All this will give osazone because of the reducing property of the sugar, and all the reducing sugars will give the osazone. Okay. So the next question is 51. The most abundant carbohydrate found in nature is, you will say it is starch. Okay, but it is not. Glycogen is also not. Chitin is also not. It is abundant in human beings, but cellulose is the most. You can see cellulose in the form of paper, in the form of cloth, in the form of cardboard, in the form of wood. So you have got more of the abundant carbohydrates in the form of the cellulose. Okay. Question number 52 is, impaired renal function is indicated when most amount of the PSP is executed in the first 15 minutes in. Well, PSP stands for something like uh, phenyl sulfothalin. Okay, so that is a kind of impaired renal function. Renal is related to kidney. Okay, is indicated when the amount of PSP excreted in the first 15 minutes is 52 is about 20% only. So the right answer is 20%. That is, what it says is that if you have more phenylsulfophthalate in the as a problem, in the first 15 minutes you'll find 20%. So it's a biological application. Okay. Now question 53 is also connected with the kidney. An early feature of renal disease, kidney disease, is impairment of the capacity of the tubule to perform osmotic work. This is the most right answer. Decrease in maximum tubular axillary capacity, decrease in filtration factor. This is also slightly true, but filtration is slightly connected with the osmotic. Here it is based on pressure. Okay, here it is based on pressure, but this one is based on some other factors, but still it is a filtration. So this is slightly answered, but the right answer is A. Decrease in renal plasma flow is also not the right answer. Okay. Then the next question is connected about antidiuretic hormone, that is CADH. Antidiuretic hormone. Diuretic means it is sugar. Diuretic is, you remember, it is found in the urine. After the analysis, if you find the sugar there, then you got this sugar problem. Okay. So it is antidiuretic test is specifically the specific gravity of the urine. This is the right answer there. It's not concentration of urea in urine, concentration of urea in blood, volume of urine in ml. All these are the tests, but here you can see that the specific gravity, okay, it's slightly the density. Antidiuretic test is to be done by that. So the right answer is A. The specific gravity of urine normal ranges from, this is a biochemistry test. Specific gravity urinal normal ranges. So it is got, it is denser than water, therefore it should be greater than just 1, and it belongs to 1.003 to 1.030. This is less than 1, this is more, and this is not very much, and this is also not very much. So B is the right answer there. So it's a biochemistry test, just for your information, and it's connected with the biochemistry of the blood. So the next question is 56. Specific gravity of urine increases in, obviously, if you have got more specific gravity, it is diabetes. It is not any other. Chronic glomerulonephritis, compulsory polydyspepsia, hypercalcemia. It is about on that. Okay. The next question 57 is fixation of specific gravity of urine 1.010 is found in chronic. It's not connected with diabetes, so these two are very tough terms there, so this is the right answer there. We just have it, the information there. 58 is, at this test is the measure of Impairment of the capacity of tubule to perform osmotic work. So this is connected with osmotic work. Osmotic pressure means flow of solvents or solute particles from high pressure to low pressure is this. So this is the right answer. It's not the secretory function of the liver or excretory function of the liver, and not even the activity of the parenchyma muscles. It is a test for the impairment of the tubule. Tubule means it is that vacuole, that vessel that is there. Okay, so question number 15 is connected with you. Number of stereoisomers of glucose. How do you do that? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 equal to 16. So C is the right answer. Why I am taking 4 2's there? Because the asymmetric number of carbon atom is dependent on the 2 to the power 4. So in carbohydrate you have got these 4. Okay, all these 4, you got CH2OH. So these 4 carbon, CHOH are asymmetric in nature. Because of their asymmetry, we have this formula has to be applied, and when you apply this formula, you get this 2 power n. Here you got 4, so this 4 you substitute it here, and then you get 16. Okay, so question number 60 is also very easier for you. Maltose can be formed by the hydrolysis of starch, can be formed by hydrolysis of dextrin, can be formed by hydrolysis of glycogen, and can be formed by all of this. So here you'll have all the answers as the right answer. So we end the session of this, and we'll go to the next session in our next class. Thank you.